As everybody knows by now, Devon LARRATT ended up pulling Oleg Petrenko at East vs. West 15, and he defeated him super dominantly, so he's now the 105 kilo champ. However, after this, Devon ended up doing some sort of sparring, kind of a spur of the moment thing versus Artem Morozov on the left arm. And to a lot of people's surprise, Devon actually ended up doing really well. So this picture right here is right after they kind of put some legitimate force. They sort of go back and forth, just kind of pinning each other and just messing around, nothing serious. And then at one point, Artem pins Devon and kind of holds him down on his own pin pad right over in this area. And while that's happening, Devon kind of supinates. He sort of gets underneath his arm, and then he attempts to roll out from on the pin pad, and he kind of hits his king's move, and he drags the match over to somewhere around this position you see right here. And Artem's looking at him, but then what happens is something very surprising. Artem tries to pin Devon. It looks like he just tries to swing over and just pin him one more time, but his wrist completely cracks back when he does this. Devon has hit that full king's move on that left arm, and Artem's wrist just totally cracks back. So then he kind of retreats to this center table position, and they're just holding each other right here in the middle of the table. But it doesn't look like Artem has the ability to finish. It looks like if he tries to finish again, he's going to crack his wrist back. He's going to lose. So this is very interesting because Devon is not traditionally someone, or at least lately, that we would consider to be in that kind of top 10 spot on the left arm. We would put him there on the right arm, but he doesn't even really train his left for real. And Artem is currently considered the #1 guy in the world on the left arm. Now, I think most people are guessing that in all likelihood, Vitaly Laletin is probably the guy who's really #1, but it would be very interesting to see Devon go up against Artem, because I think this was really unexpected. I think you would guess that Artem would just totally destroy Devon if they had an actual match. And of course, this is just complete nonsense in terms of reffing, but I think most people were saying that maybe Artem actually had more of a dominant position since Devon was starting from his opponent's pin pad when he did this. Now, of course, Artem is probably not ready for a match at this moment. He's probably off cycle and all of the things. But I think that seeing this made people at least consider maybe this could be a pretty close match if it were to actually happen. And I think this would be something that would be worth seeing. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you did see this on the pay-per-view, would you like to see Artem Morozov go up against Devon LARRATT in a real match? Do you think that this was just complete nonsense or something that was staged and that Artem would just totally destroy Devon if they actually had a match? Or do you think that Devon potentially has a chance here?